Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is another day. I would like to show you how I do most of my background changes. Most of the times, people think I have this kind of a canvas backdrops at my studio which I shoot on, but normally I shoot my pictures on a gray backdrop as you see. Then I manipulate them by getting some backdrops online, then replace it with a gray backdrop, then it feels real. So normally what I do is, let me delete this one first. What I normally do is I create a stand visible layer, which you can do it by when you're on Mac, Command Shift Option E, then it will create a stand visible layer for you as you see. Yeah, then you select the subject, select your subject, or you can use the macro tool to do your normal selection. Then you correct where it needs to be corrected. Yeah. Then you press Command Shift I to invert the selection to the background. Then you click uh, your mask layer so that it marks the background from the subject, so that whenever you put a background, a different background on it, it will only affect the background, not the whole image. Okay, so it will make the image um more easier for you to blend in, not you putting the image on it and masking it and be cleaning from the face. You see, that is a little bit a long way for you to go, but doing this way will make it easier for you. Okay, so I have downloaded whole lot of backdrops which I normally use. So let me see if I can get one. So normally what I do is I go online, I go online, I have this color wheel, um, color Adobe thing, so that I what I use this normally is to blend the colors. Maybe if the outfit is yellow, blue, so let's wait. My network is a little slow, so this is how the whole thing is. So what I do is I go to split complementary, then um, this is the one I'll use. So I move to blue. So into the blue, you get this complementary of these colors there. So any of these colors can be used to blend your image or to make your image look nice. Okay, so let me come back to the backdrops I have downloaded. So let me see which one can be used. Let me see. Let me see. So, um, so the color gave me more of a orange yellow feel. So I can choose any of these backgrounds, but I can still tweak it to make it look what I want with a little blending in. Okay, so let's take it like, let me use something like, what color should I use? Let's say, let me use the blue, but I'll tweak it into a different color. Okay, so Okay, let me use this one. Right? Let me use this one. So what I normally do is, you see, this is a full background which has no flow. Okay, what I mean is that it has no flow is, you see how this side draws from here. There's a line here to here. There's nothing here as such. Okay, so what I normally do is, when I get my image, I place it at the edge of where that line cuts. Okay, I place it at that end. Okay, then what I do is I bring my mouse here, then I press Option or Alt, then I clip it in. You see how it has clipped in? So what I will do is I change my blending option from normal to soft light, overlay or soft light. Okay, but I normally use overlay. So this is how it is being done. Okay, so what I'll do again is I'll go there, get another um, backdrop which has a flow. Okay, which can help me. So what I do is I bring this one in here. I bring this one in here. So um, I match it. I match it with the one at the end. Okay, I match it. Then you see it does not reach the edge of this place. So what I'll normally do is I'll just um, select here, then do my content aware. But with the new let's say, because of the smart, it has created a smart thing here, so I have to release it. So you go here, rasterized layer, so that's been off. So with the new AI, we can use the content aware to create a new a nice um, add up. Okay, but many of us is not using the AI, so I have to do the content aware one so that it will be easier for those that does not have that. So I'll blend this one also in from here. Okay, so this is what it has been done. Okay, so I move from the normal to the overlay. Now, because I have added the top one to this, I've added this one to this, it will make the top one more darker. So what I normally do is I'll mask the top one, take my brush. Normally I use the flow of pen. Okay, so I move from white to black. So white reduce, black height. So I take the top one off. I need only the down one. I don't need the top one. So what I do is I clean the top one. So let me increase increase the flow 20. You see, it's giving out a little into it. So, so normally when you're cleaning, you have to check here and see where it has gotten up to. Most of the times, you see it will seems like you've cleaned the whole place, but you've not done anything. So normally when you're doing it, you check here and see where there is more white, which you don't need. That place needs to be black. Then you clean in. So here is getting off. I move back to white, which I'll press X so that it toggled between the white and the black. Okay, learn how to use the shortcut. It will make your work more easier and faster. Okay, so clean, clean. All right, so now I have been able to blend these two together. Okay, so what I'll do again is I'll go, let me take another image. I want to get a different view of the whole image. I don't want it to look like the normal canvas thing. Okay, I want it to be some kind of an art thing inside. So what I'll do is I have this kind of an image here, this image. I normally use, but I'll download more of it and have a different feel of it. Okay, so you can also download it. So let's wait. My machine is running slow. So this is how it looks like. So I will enlarge it. I will enlarge it to reach at the bottom here. I don't want it on the floor. Okay, so I'll increase it. So bring it to this end, maybe to this end. Okay, yeah. So this is how it is. So I'll clip this one also in. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Then I'll take this blending option from normal, not to overlay or soft light, but to light or screen. Any of them is okay. Don't take it to the overlay or the, because taking it to overlay will take out the brightness of that background. Okay, so I blend this one in. See how it looks like. Okay, so I move into my selective color. Then I clip this one also in. Then I move into the neutrals. So the neutrals is um, checking out, um, adding up the colors. Okay, so it works. You're not going to do the reds and the yellows, and this one neutrals, it works both in hands. Okay, so what I'll do is I move into the cyan here. You see there's more reds in it. I don't need it. Then I move into this direction. See there's greens in it. Okay, cyan in it. So I move to this. There's greens. Let's see. Let's move to the greens a little. Let's see. This one is in yellow. Okay, blues, yellow. Okay, so let's move to this side. Too much green. Okay, let's see before, after. So what I'll do again is I go to my curves. I click in. Let me see. I brighten this one in. Okay, so this is the whole final thing. Okay, so you are not done when it gets to this. You are not done. What you are going to do is come back to your mask. Okay, you zoom your picture in. You zoom your picture in. Okay, then the same brush, the flow at 10, and you need to get a soft brush. Okay, you don't need to get the hard one. You need to get a soft brush. Sometimes you need to use the hard one. Sometimes you need to use a soft one. Okay, so what you're going to do is um, there's a whole thing. The selection could not affect most of the places. So you see here, the background, the gray background is here, here, a whole lot of places. So what you're going to do is you just blend in. So white reduce. So let's move into the white and paint here. You see it's taking off. See how it's working. So it will make it look natural. Okay, it will make it look natural. So let's go to the edge of the hair so that it will look natural no matter what. So that people will not trace whether you manipulated this image or you didn't manipulate. Okay, so that's done. So you come to the edge of the hand, you see here. So with here, so this is the place you're going to use the hardness of the brush. Okay, so you right click on your mouse, you move the hardness to any amount you want. Then black height, white reduce, so black. Let's hide this one. Let's hide this one. So normally when you zoom out this image, you are not going to see these edges, but in some cases you might see it when people try to zoom in and have some kind of errors in your images. There are errors in most of the images, but it shouldn't be that much visible. It should be hard for people to identify those errors. Okay, all right. So here, amplitude here, white reviews, let's review it here. So you try here. So here it didn't affect the whole place. So white reviews, you're just clearing out the gray on the edge of the hand. So you need to take your time in doing this if you want your image to look real after you've manipulated the background. You need to take your time and do that because it takes time. It takes time. So let's check the flow at this edge. You need to check the flow and see whether there's no gray background there. So you need to blend in with the white so that it doesn't show that you have changed it. Sometimes someone will change the background and it looks like they've carried the person and putting the person in a place, but you have to make it look real when manipulating the background. Okay, you have to make it look real. Okay, so let's come to this side. So here too, let's blend this one in here. Okay, here. So there's no problem here. There's no problem here. Okay, so let's zoom out. Okay, so this is the whole thing. So we came from this. Oh, let me group all this into two. So from this to this, you get it. From this to this. So now, if anyone that sees this will not see that there is a manipulation on it. Okay, it will look real to anyone. Okay, so what I'll do again is get to my selective colors again, into my blacks, into my blacks. Maybe I add some cyan to it because I want it to look, I want all the image to blend in. Okay, add some blues to it. Okay, so look at how it is. So what I'll do again is create a new layer, gradient. So the gradient should look this way, the empty black one, which you can use to create your vignette. So let's create a vignette. So normally you have to zoom out. Okay, then you start on her face. So select the circle one. Let's see if this one works. Oh, so reverse. Okay, okay, this one is working. All right. Someone wonder if you have not updated your Photoshop, you will not see this circle gradient thing. Okay, so don't worry, you don't see it. It's not a settings. It's not an updated version. This one is Photoshop 2024. So if you have it, you get. So let me move the gradient down to the selective colors so that the selective colors come over the shadows of the gradient. Okay. Okay. So that is that. I'm done. with my manipulation. So it's not something difficult, it's very easy. Just that you need to take your time in doing that, which is going to help you improve more of your skills. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. See you another day. Trying to bring out a whole lot of um, ideas to use, which is going to help your creative work. So if you have not subscribed, subscribe, like and comment and share to anyone that you want to share with, so that your friends also will learn new things. So see you another time. Take care. Peace out.